starting job in the first game, came in to make a nice impact, and she has claimed that starting job ever since. And what a block! Stoyanova was involved with that, but I think it was Dimitrov. Captain is serving. Free ball, chance for Bulgaria to take the lead. Nope, they're blocked. Another chance. Out of system. They come again, the Dutch do with Kok. Atanasievich now sets it up. And again, another out of system attack. Dumbrink trying to finish the play, and mission accomplished.
Well, some great defense on both sides of the court. I love this racing pickup. She sees the roll shot, dives for it. Dumbrink.
Solid pass from Kok. And that allows the slide play from Britta Stutt. Well, and they've got to try to take advantage of that too. Atanasievich is blocked. She might get another swing. She does. What an angle shot from the captain. Milanova shut down by the mighty blocking of Stutt and Van Allen.
Yeah, and was Stutt on the outside for this one? Sometimes after she hits the block. No, pardon me. She was in the middle.
Serving 18. Backcourt pipe attack by Dumbrink. Now Voss is blocked. Stoyanova. Recycled Bulgaria. They come again. Kitipova. Stoyanova kept alive. Out of system now with Milanova. One-arm dig from racing. Here's Voss. And that's finally going to drop for the Netherlands. Britta Stutt. Middle attack, Vučkova.
And Vučkova, she needed to
hit her jersey, not a libero jersey, so we might, maybe see her today, but maybe not. Stoyanova, without an approach, goes cross-court deep. Like that idea. Here they come again on the other side, the Dutch. Dumbrink shut down. Big block.
Well, and Jasper touched one ball there in the backcourt, kept it alive.
For 14 points a game. Dumbrink pulls out the right hand. Free ball chance, Netherlands. Van Allen, Dumbrink scores another one, and the Dutch are 2 points away. Last year, she was the best middle blocker at that under 18. Was Nanova. Here's Milanova. Kok, can she finish? Yes, she can. Drilling it off of Karabasheva. Solid pass that time. Middle attack. Good dig, though, by Bulgaria. Stoyanova, the lefty. Cross court. Nails it.
Well, and I'm watching
Stoyanova, whose father was a great player as well with Trentino back in the day. Dumbrink. From what the Americans call the Bic attack.
Yeah, and the rest of the world usually calls it a pipe.
And 6 blocks she had in their last game against Serbia. And they bring the heat again. This time it's through the middle and Dimitrova. If you're the coach, though, wouldn't you be saying, that's okay, you just work through this?
Yeah. And here's the opportunities that Volleyball Nations League provides. We see younger players, you're in pressure situations.
Milanova shut down. Ferguson and Dumbrink were all over it.
Yeah, Dumbrink here.
There's the point that Bulgaria needed to change the rotation, maybe change the energy. Been just here and there, but just enough to keep her in the flow a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, quick reaction, stuffs it down, the point the Dutch needed.
Yeah, for Stanchulova in the backcourt, unable to...
Kitipova sets it up behind herself for Stoyanova. They were probably talking about that on the bench. Dumbrink, oh, she's shut down! Vučkova and Atanasievich.
Holy bananas, this block is bonk.
Ivasheva makes the play, slide play, and Dimitrova gets it done. She was out of gas at the end of that. In the week was 18 against the Dominican Republic. Leiklema sets it up for Van der Vossa, does it again.
Yeah, and Leiklema
been good in that department. Stankulova picked up by Voss. Here's Dumbrink, but a big block shuts it down from Bulgaria.
Well, Voss had to dig this ball and was caught in the middle of the court. And
they've got 8 of them to work with. A little ahead of myself. There it is. It's only a few seconds ahead. And it's an ace to wrap up the set. And the Netherlands, Stina Vučkova, 33-year-old middle blocker. Van Allen sets it up behind her for Dumbrink, who is very ambidextrous with that right hand now. And Dutch, can they get it over? Yes, they can. Racing finishes it off. Still, though, the play goes. And finally scored Stoyanova. And some life in the team in green.
I was going to say, what a great start. I know.
Koch. Oh, and Stoyanova would have been there, but again, reaching out was Dimitrova. Good serve. And the block is a monster block.
Well, you can tell that Stoyanova is 19 because she really has the most pep and energy on this.
Well, it happens so fast. All of a sudden, there's some guy named Rick O'Shea on your team, and he's bouncing the ball around. Here they come. Back row attack. Oh, nice take, Karabasheva. Middle attack, Vučkova. Push to the middle by Van der Vossa. No, Stoyanova. No, the blocking is too good. Voss. Here's a left-handed serve. Koch. Bulgaria covers. Back row attack. Milanova.
And nice.
Her being Milanova, who's had a good game, maybe her best of the tournament. Stoyanova blocked, recycled. Milanova has to run to get that. Not a great set. Gertsen, that's covered. Out of system, set up by Ninova. Stoyanova couldn't finish. Can Van der Vossa? Yes, she can.
And what was that? Another one. Another tip.
3:22. Gertsen's serve taken well by Bulgaria. Tanasiewicz tries the tip, easily covered by Koch. Back row swing, Voss. Recycled Netherlands. Van der Vossa, monster block. Dimitrova and Tanasiewicz.
Well, Dimitrova, watching.
Captain, 35 years young. Little sneaky tip, but doesn't work. Van der Vossa without an approach. Nice dig from Ninova. The other libero racing, matching it. Van der Vossa. Just a two-handed push over. Milanova covered. Rally continues. Van der Vossa tip, covered again by Slepcheva. Milanova. Racing's got it. One-hand set. Picked up by Milanova. Back row attack. Racing picks up that one. And there's the point, Koch. And the coach jumps on the court to celebrate.
Well, everybody catch your breath. The players just battling on both sides of the court. So many fans.
First time. Trouble for them. This is going to be a free ball. No! And Bulgaria runs out of gas in the end. They fight to the finish, but it's 25-23 Netherlands, and they sweep the match.